This video is brought to you by Moms Gather. If you missed out last year, don't make the same mistake again. We hope to see you on 11th May. We're going to have amazing speakers, great food, a lot of fun, and so much learning and knowing how to do this mom journey with other people, walking in purpose as a mom, being a mom and more than a mom. We can't wait to see you on 11th May at the Kampala Serena Hotel. Save the date, make payment. All the details are in the caption. See you there. Mother's Day is coming, and what better way to celebrate Mother's Day than to bring you my mother for the very first time. Here is my mother.
Wow.
Welcome to the channel, Mommy.
Oh, thank you, Daisy. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm so glad that I'm here, and we bless the name of the Lord, for the journey. Yeah. And it can only be God.
Can only be God. So we're going to be celebrating motherhood, Mother's Day. I want to celebrate my mom, and I want us to have a conversation about motherhood now that I'm also a mom and she's a grandmother. So that's the conversation we're going to have today. So, Mommy, what is motherhood to you?
Oh, thank you, Daisy. Motherhood is God ordained, just as God is the founder of marriage. So it goes with motherhood, and it's one of the way as the firmest foundation of family. It is through motherhood, and it's such a beautiful journey. Of course, it comes with its highs and lows, but at the end of it, it's so fulfilling. And I am so grateful to God that He's blessed me. He's given me this divine blessing of being a mom and now a grandmom.
Come on.
Wow.
Mommy, you became a mom at 21. Were you scared? Did anyone teach you?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I became a mother at a young age, but I look back and I am grateful to God because I've got to grow with my children. By that, sometimes they meet me with my children and this, oh, are these your sisters? Is this your brother? Yeah. So of course it comes with a challenge. There's the fear that comes naturally, and of course for us when we were growing up, it's not like you guys. Things are different. You have things to read. You have a community of maybe other people whom you can walk together the journey, and it's one of the things like maybe I would look back and do, like I would get a community of moms to do mothering together, and then also have somebody to mentor, and also you being mentored. So like it's very good to ask for help, which I think I didn't do. And then also by the fact of my profession, everybody thought my profession, I'm a nurse, midwife. So people thought, that one knows. She knows what to do. So somehow I missed some of the pampering, of the help, just because of that. But it's been a beautiful journey, and I'm so grateful to God.
That's nice. So now, since you became a mom when you were young, is there a time when you felt very helpless? Like you just see your 3 babies there and you felt so helpless?
Oh, yes. The times were like balancing work. Yes, for us, we were in this era of where you have to work, like not our mothers who were housewives. Mostly stay-home moms. So all they did was raise their children before this one, another one comes. It was like that. So the time I can remember very well, it was that time of balancing work, then family and parenting. Then it comes with career development. There's a place you reach and you're like, no, I think I need to add on these qualifications. Because you'd go for a job interview, they tell you, no, you don't have this qualification, and then you want to have it. And then when you have it, they tell you, now you're overqualified. But regardless, because you don't know when another opportunity is going to come. So that is the time I felt I wasn't giving enough time to my family. There's a time I left to go back to school, and by the way, and my husband was also busy working in a corporate world. So, and for us, we had said, in fact, in life, never say never. We had said we'll never take our children in boarding when they're in primary. But this time we had to sit down and say, no, I think painfully, we took our children to a boarding life. And it somehow, I felt helpless. Just like I told you that my husband was in a corporate world. He had a foreign boss who doesn't understand picking up children. And what? At 5 o'clock, he says, hey, we have a meeting. And then you have to...
Daddy was always paying fine.
I was always paying fine. And then the boss tells you, you have a meeting at 5. 5 is the time you want to pick your children from school. And then every day I can't keep on explaining to this person, I have to keep my children from school. And then I was away also in school. And it was a residential course, but I would come back on the holidays to try and catch up. But still, it wasn't enough time. So that's the time I really felt like helpless. Like, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? But somehow, God is a God of order. Somehow He saw us through, and I'm so grateful to God. Yes.
I remember me, you would take us to school, even you cry.
I know. In fact, I remember that's the time we took you to boarding school. So I remember it was a school on Entebbe Road. I would stretch my hand and pray. Before prayer, parenting without prayer, I would pray for you. I would pray because I was so disturbed. I would dream that you have fallen off from the decals. I would dream that I don't know if you have enough breakfast. I would dream, the things. Then I resorted to prayer. And I prayed. Then I remember the first video we came, I looked at you, like I couldn't have enough of you. And then when you said bye, you held your sister's hand and walked away and you never looked back. And it kind of pained me. I was like, no, they're not clinging. They are not even missing me. Actually, yeah. So that's the time I really felt, no, I think this area, I really miss my children. Yes.
But I think for me, I had a hard time also transitioning to boarding school. I was in P7.
Yes.
I was in P7 at that time.
Yes.
And for me, of the three of us, I think I'm the big girl. My sister was ready. Let's go to boarding school. What?
We'll have grab. We'll have friends.
She was excited for me. I was not. So, Mommy, now that you see that we are adults, 3 adults, what are you most proud of?
Oh, thank you, Daisy. Yeah, for our first son, right from a small age, he was very, very adventurous. He wanted to know. He was always asking, why this?
How?
You buy a toy, he wants to open it and see what it is. And he really wanted to explore so much and know. And he's one person who, even at a small age, he said, I am going to be a doctor. He started saying, I'll have to be a doctor. I have to be a doctor. And I am so grateful to God that God had his gave his prayers and gave him his childhood wishes. And I'm really grateful for that. He didn't give up. I remember at senior, when he's gone to HSC, he got an offer of in a very, very good school in Imbarara. But because they're not giving him sciences, he didn't give up. He said, no, I am not taking it. I am going to a place where they're giving me sciences. And I am so grateful to God that he didn't give up. That resilience, I am so proud of you, Dr. Guma, that you stuck on what you wanted. And by that, he's one of the best consultants now. Yes, he's an amazing doctor. People meet you and tell you, oh my God, your son is so kind. Oh my God, he's such a very good doctor. I am so proud of that. And then for you, like you were always the head girl of the home. The head girl of the home. Have you drunk water? Have you made your bed? Have you done your house chores? Like you are always trying to see that everything was in place. So you You always played that role as a big daughter in the home. And then also, you always kind. By the way, I learned a lot from you. No one should speak badly rudely to a pet or a stranger. By the way, you termed even, I could not even speak to the maids in a rude way. I would say, Mommy, is that nice? Mommy, is that good? So you were very kind, and at a small age, I really appreciate that. And you are always neat. Always neat. I remember I would go to Gayaza, and the teachers would say, can we use Daisy's suitcase as an example to others? Because you would pack your things very, very neatly. And also at home, you'd check out the beds if they are well laid and what. So that is also one thing I'm so proud of you. And then also another thing, I think you started your journey of hair when even at a tender age. I remember how you would parade all of us and put avocado and put eggs in our heads with Thai buveras and what. Yeah, so really those are the things that I am so proud of you, that you are so purposeful, and to say that even your childhood journey of self-care, you have continued with it. I am so proud of you. And then for our little girl, Pearl was always mixed there in between. Like she was getting a lot of attention from all of us, the baby of the home. And she was this tomboy who was always, always playing out, looking out for, and she was very friendly to the maids. For her, the maid would come tonight, the following day, they would be friends. And then she'd also look out to the neighbors to play Pepina, the things. And even when you go to school, you tell her, Pearl, who are your friends? And she would bring the whole world, the whole class of friends. So, and I really appreciate you so much, all of you, that up to date, you have kept your friends that you even have your primary one friends. So it's something I'm also trying to I need to look for my friends. And so in that area, you do so well. And I am so proud of you that you've kept that culture of keeping your friends, which is something very, very good. Yeah, because in this life, life is not done alone. I know you've learned from each other. And then also I remember I would come to school and ask her, tell me, this is your friend. Why is she your friend? Then you tell me, oh, this one is good in math. I'll ask each one of you, oh, this one is good in math. Oh, this one helps you with my hair. This one. So at least you'd tell us what each one of your friends meant in your life. I think which was something very good. And as a mom, I am so proud of you. Then also another incident I remember when the first visit we came to Gayaza in senior one, that it was a class day. I remember, I'll never forget that teacher, Miss Chirabo. When I came to her, then I was asking, how is Daisy? She was like, oh my God, you're the mother of Daisy. I said, yes. Oh my God, Daisy is a nice girl. She's so independent. She doesn't depend on anyone. And what? Just know that evening, I came home crying, these tears of joy, my tears. I came back crying. I was like, God, thank you so much. Because I was so scared of how is she handling senior one and what. But just know those affirmations warmed my heart as a mother. And I'm always very, very grateful. Yeah.
So, Mommy, now people see Daisy Sunshine, they're hearing you saying all those things. How was it like raising me, Daisy? And what would you do differently?
Thank you, Daisy. Yeah, I think I must be grateful to God. Honestly speaking, I'm not saying this because you're here. I didn't struggle. Raising my children. I didn't struggle. And that's why we call you the name Businje. You're a peaceful child. We put you to bed like maybe a visitor would even come and go, not knowing that we have a child in the home. You are that peaceful child. And then also by 2, you had stopped the things urinating on bed and what. And maybe also, like I said, you were kind-hearted. But of course, all that doesn't come smoothly. We had our fights. As a mom, teenagers. And instinctively as mother, the sapato is always the sandal is always So one thing I would say I was not patient enough. Like I'm one person, if I tell you to do this. And for you, you're so graceful. You want to take your time. This lady has, if I say wash the dishes, before I finish the word, I want them done. Clean the house. Like, so in that area, I wasn't patient with you. And when actually you're very hands-on, when you, at your pace, and me, I wasn't matching your pace. So I was this person, I want things done very fast and there and then. As I said, before I finish it, you are also finishing what I've told you. And somehow it affected your work, your housework. Because sometimes I would say, I can do it myself. To go, like then I would do it myself. And then I was like, oh my God, I think I needed to be patient with her. It's like, Daisy, okay, sorry, okay, you come and finish your work and what? Yeah, only that challenges, but otherwise, I didn't have something so big that I can point out and I say, no, she wasn't a good child. No, you've been a good child, and I am so grateful to God.
It's funny, Mommy, that you say that, because now I think I am like that. When I want something done, I want it just there. And then, why are you saying 5 minutes from now? Can we just do it now?
I think that's why you must have taken it from me. See the power of genes.
Mommy, how have you been able? Because for us, we can talk, we will WhatsApp, we will video call, we'll talk about everything and anything as a family. So how were you and Daddy able to keep us close so that you're still our parents, but you're also nurturing a friendship so much so that now, even as adults, we can come back to you?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think by the time we got our children, we are looking forward to having them, and we intentionally said we are going to be in the lives of our children. Like, you remember those times when there would be no power? You remember that loading?
Yeah,
there was a lot of shedding. We would sit and talk throughout and sing throughout until the power came back. And then also we would dance. I remember you children playing with the shadows. You know, the shadows, either you're lighting a lamp or a candle, then the shadows like, they're going to scare me as I sleep. You know, those shadows that come. Yeah. So also, I thank my husband so much, because he was really intentional. Remember, we used to go out. You know that cave catering? I don't know if it is still there.
Take us to Pork every Saturday.
Yes, every Saturday would go out, and then he would take you swimming. And then even at the time when you were big, like maybe in high school, how we would sit and have meetings. I remember I used to be our secretary.
Yeah.
We would say, now we have a journey to make in the village. So we would sit and plan. Who is staying behind? What do we need? The car needs to be serviced, and we would make minutes, proper family meeting. And then even sometimes we would go out. I remember I used to go to Rider Hotel in Mukono, in Seta, I think, where I would sit on a meal and talk. But even the Sunday's lunch were our best. We would sit, because Sunday, that's when we all be home, when everyone is at home. So our Sunday meals were so special, where I would sit and talk, like maybe from 2 up to the whole afternoon where they are talking. So I think those one created a bond in us, and also we told you, we affirmed you that you are our friends, that you can always count on us, and up to now, you really come and you talk to us, you talk to Daddy, and me as always. If you don't want to tell Daddy, please don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want you to stand between what. And especially, I saw this when we were preparing your wedding. I was like, Daisy, we have to tell Daddy if that is not in agreement, and then we have to see how we balance it. I was like, you can't be breaking my marriage when
you're creating yours.
When you're creating yours. So really, I feel that we created those bonds, and those memories. That's why, which are very, very important. Though I feel I needed to take it slow and capture every moment, because sometimes I look back at like my rushing, my impatience. But there's some area I'm still praying about. I need to be patient, take life one at a time.
Take it in.
Yes, take it in. But me, I'm on the first day. I want to be at the.
You're seeing the end.
I'm seeing the end already. Yes, and yet I needed to take the first step, take the other one. So I think in that way I missed a lot of. Yes, I have some memories, but I think I missed like like 30% of it, which would have helped maybe to make it 100.
It's okay, because now you have grandchildren.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then something that I really appreciated about you and Daddy is you are so intentional. Like some people would not even know. If I didn't tell them, they wouldn't know that I had siblings.
I know.
Because each of us seemed like an only child. The way you treated us. Someone once told me, "Are you an only child?" I'm like, "No, I have a brother and a sister." But wherever we would go, you'd always treat each of us special and give us that attention. They come to visit Daisy, you have all the attention. They go to visit Denise, she has all the attention. Edgar, all the attention. So I think that was really nice.
Wow, wow.
Now that you are a nana,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do different? Because I feel like being a grandmother, it's like you've been given a second chance.
Yeah. I'm really grateful to God. I am really grateful to God for the opportunity. And that is scripture. That who am I that God would let me live to live that scripture. That I think that is Psalm 128 verse 1 at the end there. It says, "He who fears the Lord, you will live to see the children of your children."
Yeah.
It has been the best feeling. And even now I bless others. If I love you so much and I feel I want you to get this best, I pray for you for grandchildren. It has warmed my heart. Like they have touched that they have brought their hand and touched my heart. I cannot explain that feeling of being a grandmother, of being the grand. By the way, sometimes I can miss them. That's why I call. Can I call to them? Yeah, because it has been such a beautiful thing seeing your child's child.
Yeah.
I remember little E, when he was coming, you started laboring like this. We were there in the hospital. Imagine you're not even in the night. We were there camped at Nakasero the whole night. Nothing happened. Then I had to go and work. I was in office, but I wasn't.
You were not there.
I was not there. I told my friends, you know what?
Let me go.
I don't think I'm working. The body is here, but let me go. So it has been such a beautiful journey, which I am so grateful to God for. And, people say that grandmothers, you spoil your grandchildren. As like me, I have taught my children uprightly. Yeah. When my grandchildren come, me, I am for spoiling. When they go, parent. you parent. So you parent when you remember I've told you many times, I was like, Daisy, when they are here, they are whatever. Yes, they are here. When they come, you go back to your rules, sleeping at what time, napping at what time, their meals at what time. But when they are in my home, yeah, so you've really warmed my heart, and I am so grateful to God. Yeah.
It's so sweet. So I think your grandmother is the only one I was able to see of my great-grandparents. And then my grandmom, your mom, is still alive. Yes. And then, of course, we've also been privileged that you're here. So what are the 3 greatest lessons you have learned from your mom? I'm also going to share, but I want you to share. You share one, I share one, like that.
Yeah, thank you, Daisy. One of the greatest things that I have learned from my mom is serving the Lord. I grew up, my mother was serving the Lord in Mothers Union. And by the grace of God, I've also happened to serve the Lord through Mothers Union. This is a community of mothers where you come. It's iron sharpening iron, and you talk about parenting, all the things that come with marriage and what. I saw my mom do that, and by the way, that time when I got the leadership of Mothers Union, my dad called me. I was like, your mother is here. She is so excited. I've told her that you've been elected as a chairperson of one of the Mothers Union in Kampala. Yes, she was so happy. She was so happy. So I think she felt good and proud of me. Yeah, so that one also, serving the Lord and also trusting God and prayer. And prayer. I remember even when you're growing up, we used to pray in from the big one, and then I would pray, and then Daddy would close for us. Yeah. So those are
and that's what we also do now with the kids.
Yes. So those are very good principles that that help you to.
I think one of the lessons I've learned from you is loving people. Mommy will embrace everyone. Even if she has met you for the first time, she will just hug you. Our friends, her daughters, she will just take on everyone. If you give her a role at an event, she will serve with all her heart. It's like she has been paid. So that's what I have learned from you, to love out of the abundance of your heart.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. And also that about helping in the at the event. Whether I know you or I don't know you, and I see things are not going right,
I'm going to get up.
I'll get up and
now I do that. I cannot see.
I get up and
I am
go.
seeing the cake is about to fall. I'll just stand up.
So most of the things that you've taken from me. So even the things you go to an event or a church, there's no one ushering. I'll be there ushering
Let me
people.
show you where to sit.
Excuse me, there's a seat there.
That's me. And Mark is always saying, someone is going to sort it out. Like, if not me, who's going to sort it out?
Yeah, so that's some of the things. Yeah.
What's your second lesson?
My second lesson I've learned from mommy is her generosity. My mom, if it were possible, I think she would give us also even right now, you visit, you know the things you take home.
Yeah.
If you're spending there 2 days, nothing will be there. She will have distributed all the sugar to the people around and she stays with nothing. So it used to bother us. But then she told us, but now these are the people who stay here with me. So we let her be. So even when we are shopping for her, we have to put extra for her people, for her people in the community. We tell her, Mommy, these are your things for giving out, and then these ones are yours. Yes, her heart of generosity.
Yeah.
Her heart of generosity. Up to now, she has grandchildren who have fathers and mothers, but she will tell you, I am the one who gives them transport when they're going back to school. I have to keep for them pocket money, and she does it.
Yeah.
And sometimes she asks you, do you have some extra money? You know, this one is going to school on this day. This one, I need to give them their pocket money. So her heart of generosity.
Wow. I think for me, my second is how to be a good wife. We joke and tell mommy that she's a Proverbs 32. She's a Proverbs 32 woman. She will think, she will wake up in the morning. She has slept at midnight. She's awake at 4. She's over doing what? Preparing what? Like she's those wives that you wish to become, and you're just thinking, I'm so tired. And then she will make sure daddy's taken care of. She has packed over what? She wakes up and does daddy's porridge. Being a good wife from the bottom of your heart, without expecting a thank you, without expecting. She will see a nice shirt and just buy it for daddy. She's like, okay, we have a wedding. Let me surprise him with a suit. Daddy just sees a suit there. He's like, I was going to wear this. He's like, no, you wear this one. She'll think of an idea, or someone tells an idea. She'll come and just tell daddy, what about this? Like, you are real Proverbs 32. We need another chapter for you.
Wow, glory to God. Glory to God.
What's your third?
My third about my mom. It is the respect he had for my dad. I've learned so much from her. He calls my dad her firstborn. You know very well, because my firstborn. By those sometime there's somebody who asked her, you mean you are the one who gave birth to him? So that respect of not only my dad, even us, he would tell us to respect people. I remember a long time ago when we were growing up, we used to have neighbors, and they were from here at the Central. They were gonna sometime one day we passed, and we greeted them while we were standing. We went home. Mommy was so mad with us. And then also, and I think this thing has also stayed in me. I try, because now in the corporate world, these things of Mr. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, I feel so out of place, like addressing somebody, maybe to say Mugabe, without putting a Mr. Yes, by their names, because he would ask you, is he your child? Is this your child? Why are you, something like that. Then I was also still talking about the respect for my dad, how he calls him his firstborn. We reached a time and failed to bring her to come around and either visit or come for treatment. He would get worried. Now, how is he going to eat? Even her old age, now she's 84. He kept on saying, now, who will cook for him? And then my dad asked, but now how many times have you cooked for me? Because now she's old, she can't even go to cook. So we wanted to bring her for treatment, but he says, now I can't leave him alone. Who'll take care of him? So now we are embarking on a journey where we plan and make things in the home okay, so that we can bring both of them. Because now
they can't move alone.
They can't move alone. my mom, you can't bring her and then leave my dad. The following day, he want
He'll
to
be
go
there.
because you'd bring her now, first finish the treatment. Of course, you'd want her to rest and what, first finish the treatment and what. She'd say, no, my husband, there's no one, my firstborn, there's no one taking care and what,
Yeah.
So that respect for my dad, that respect for people. And also right now at 84, mothers in the community, they bring their daughters for her to counsel them for marriage because of that background of mothers union. And even she tells me some men, they come and intimate her. I'm going to send her my wife. Let's talk to her in this area and what. Yes, and then she was a good cook up to now. Yes. So those are things I learned from my mom, and I am forever grateful. Yeah.
My third lesson was you taught us to take care of ourselves, our bodies. Mommy could not let you get out. We have ashy knees. What do you mean you have ashy knees? And I remember one thing you used to keep telling Edgar, are you the one who buys the Vaseline? Get enough, put everywhere. Where are your knees like that? And we would say, sit on your bed, sit naked, and just put Vaseline everywhere. Feel good. Make sure you feel good. Up to this, my mother is in her 50s, but she doesn't look like it. She will still take care of herself. So this Mother's Day, Mommy, I want to gift you. I want to gift you Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
That you will smell nice, look good. You can open and show us what's inside.
By the way, I call her Shuti. Shuti means friend. They say has been my friend. I call her Shuti. But I wasn't sure. Oh my God.
So this is a brand I've been using for the past 1 month and I love them and I figured you're also going to love.
Oh my God.
So this is the body balm. I know you love those butters. You see my mother's skin, you get and it smells nice.
It is heaven. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you, Shuti. This is very good. This
is body oil.
Oh, me time by
Sheenz. They want to preach about self-care. When I met one of the owners, she was telling me, for me, I sit on my bed naked, I just go everywhere. My mother asked me, when do you have all that time? I have that time. And then I know, Mommy, you like scrubs, body scrubs.
Yes.
So this is an exfoliating body polish. It also smells so nice.
This is so good. So
I also have it, just not. Once I tried them, I was like, Mommy is going to love these ones.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Shuti.
Happy early Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you, my
from
baby.
Edgar, me, and Palito.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shuti.
Yeah. So I hope this video warms your heart. And if you watched it and you've not got your mom anything yet, please get her a Me Time by Sheenz bundle. This is just 100K. Imagine. Only 100K. And they can also gift wrap it for you in a box like this. And just gift your mom and remind her that she's special and that you love her. Mommy, you are special.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. Yeah, you've been a blessing to me as my children, and I am forever grateful to God. Even if I had to choose again, I'll choose you again and again and again. And of course, through you, I've gotten very many children. I am Mama Nations because all your friends have become my daughters. The moment you register that you're a friend of my daughter, in my heart, you're a daughter. you're a daughter. I really want to thank you that you've made me a great mom, and now I'm looking forward to a great grandma. Yes, because I'll have very many grandchildren. Amen. Yes, and I'm so grateful to God for that journey. And I want to thank you so much for keeping your purpose, and also keeping that legacy of continue. Now this comes from my mom. Yes, from my mom, and then to me, and then to you, like giving out children who love the Lord, who fear the Lord, who serve the Lord. There's no greatest gift you can give to your parents by serving the Lord. I am really so grateful to God that you heard His voice and you obeyed. And you're doing very well. I am really grateful and I'm so proud of you. I'm
Thank
so
you,
proud of
Mommy.
you. And I think in one way or another, all our children are serving the Lord.
Yeah.
Through,
In their
I think,
purpose.
yes, in their purpose. We look at Edgar's career. It is also impacting lives, which I'm grateful to God. Then you, then also Pearl, impacting the young generation through the Sunday school ministry and even her place of work. Yeah, so, and even me, I do public speaking. Now I've started to mentorship, coaching, uplifting sessions. Now, recently preaching, where I had even to preach in Luganda. I had also to preach in Luganda.
Yeah.
So really, I'm grateful to God. Yes.
Wow. So while we close, Mommy, I want you to look into the camera and speak to us, the young mothers. Give us like that one tip or that encouragement that even us, when we get to adulthood, when we can look back, we can talk the way you speak about your children, your adult children.
Oh, dear, upcoming moms. Motherhood is a gift from God, and there's nothing you can give the blesser. The only way you can thank the person who has blessed you is by being a blessing to what he has given you. So children are a blessing. Let's nurture them. Let's love them. Let's do life with them. Let's show them the way to God. Let's point them to God. The most important thing is pointing them to God. And I'd forgotten one thing, like the thing that helped me to bring up my children, like I let them be. But I would watch at a distance, and I want to thank All Saints Church for all the fellowships. You remember you were in Teens for Christ, every fellowship, even Edgar at every stage. So you were in the Lord, even us as your parents, as we are walking beside you. But we choose to partner with God to parent our children, and then also making those lasting memories. Let your children be your friends, confide in them, correct them. Yes, correct them so that they're able to come back online where you see them, they're going astray. I know tomorrow you'll not regret it. It's such a beautiful journey. Seeing your children all turned up well, but it is the grace of God. It is the grace of God. And you need to take it one day at a time. Don't rush. Enjoy every moment. Stop and say, now, let me take a breath. What is it I need to do in my children's life? Be intentional and capture every moment. Unless for you people, you have we have phones. You'll have phones, you have things. But for us, even in our phoneless time,
you took pictures.
We took pictures in the studio. By the way, every Sunday would come from church, take pictures in the studio. So at least we had those moments. We have those memories, which you can look back and say and praise the Lord. Yeah.
Thank you, Mommy. I think by the time you watch to this point, you've fallen in love with my mother. She might as well adopt you. Thank you, Mommy, for coming to that channel.
Oh, thank you for having
sharing
me,
all
Daisy.
those memories, some things I didn't even know.
Oh, thank you for having me. It has been a pleasure sharing this. Yeah.
I think next I need to bring my dad so you can hear him as well.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, share our sunshine, my mom's sunshine, and we shall see you in the next video. Remember, I am rooting for you. Bye. This video is done in partnership with Me Time by Sheenz. Me Time by Sheenz is a Ugandan brand that focuses on making handmade body products. So they are made with safe ingredients that are good for your skin, for your body at whatever age. They are mildly scented, so you can use them for the body. Don't use it on your face, okay? So just from the neck down, they are really good. I've been using them for the past 1 month and my skin feels and looks very different. I have gifted my mother the set so she can start. She loves to take care of her body and her skin. So this is something that you can do for yourself and for your mom. They are currently having a sale where you can get this entire bundle at just 100,000. Imagine just 100,000 and you can love on yourself and love on your mother. Happy Mother's Day.